Built on the budget, yeah, that's my style. Not a specialized, got the crown on my mile. Carburetors humming, wheels spinning the dirt. Fuel injected pride, yeah, make it work. Check my channel, watch it grow. DIY king with the budget flow.
Let a few people. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, where's everybody? All right, all right. We're about to cut some aluminum. About to cut some aluminum. Come on in the house. So we're gonna cut this 5052 aluminum. I see I already got it clamped down, ready to go. Got it clamped down. Clamp it down. Clamp it down. Clamp it down. What's up, Bruce? What's up, Bruce? All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna wait just a few more minutes. Let everybody tap in right quick. So we're gonna try, I don't know, we're gonna at least cut at least one, maybe two sheets, depending on how fast. I mean, it should go pretty quick. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I am good. All right. We've been at 5-minute mark. Everybody can get in when they get in. Get in where you fit in. All right, so this is 14 gauge aluminum. That is a Diablo saw blade for aluminum. We've already cut the plastic doors. Now we're gonna cut the aluminum. So, yes, sir. So here we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Boys and girls, it's cut. It's cut. Just like that, like butter. Like Build on a Budget said, like butter on a duck. All right, now we gotta turn it around. Turn it around. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hype the videos up. So if you're watching anybody's YouTube channel and they have the hype up feature, hype it up. So now we're going to turn this bad boy around. That's why I got to get this stuff off the table. So I can just swing it. Just swing it around. Just swing it. Just swing it. Might have to put y'all right here for just a second. Now, somebody's gonna say, man, you scratching that aluminum. I am, but it really don't matter because I gotta sand it anyway and I got a 2K epoxy because this stuff is getting painted. So, we're gonna put that right there like that. We're gonna take this right here. We're gonna stick it right there. We did a while ago, and that's gonna keep that side up. And we're gonna have to, I'm hoping, all right, so we got a hole there. We got a hole there. We got one there. We got one there. Might have to do some finagling. Might have to do some finagling. Might have to do some finagling so we can grab it with a clamp. So we're probably gonna have to. What's up, SWC? I thought you would have to cut it 2 times to cut it, but I guess I'll... What are you talking about, cut it 2 times? What are you talking about? I guess we're gonna scoot it to the edge. We're gonna scoot it to the edge. We ain't gonna be able to use our little clamps. We'll have to scoot it to the edge. That's why I need to get a mag-based drill from somebody so I can drill some more 5/8 holes in the table so I can clamp clamp it down, we're just gonna have to use some clamps. So since we moved that, we're gonna move the camera. All right, so we're gonna get the other clamps, and we'll go from there. We'll do it like we did the plastic. You know, when we done the plastic, we just measured off 1.5 inches backspace, and then we rip it. We'll rip it good. So we'll just do that. 1.5 inches. We'll take the clamps to cut through what you're working on. The aluminum, oh hell no. That saw blade, it'll cut 1 inch. It'll cut up to 1 inch. It'll cut up to 1 inch thick aluminum. Yeah, that Diablo saw blade, man, that thing is the cat's meow. Yeah, that thing is the cat's meow. You know what? I got an idea. Boys and girls. We might still be able to do what we was going to do. We just sleeve it. We'll just take this piece of tubing, slide this piece of tubing into that piece of tubing, like that. We just make it longer. Do the same thing with this one. Slide it in that one. Yeah, that's even better. 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 Even better. What's up, Yancey? Yeah, that's even better. We'll just sleeve it. We'll just sleeve it. Sure enough. Sure enough. Put this back underneath there, like so. And that should work. That should work right there. Measure that over 1.5 inches. We're gonna go just a little bit larger because we're gonna router the edge of these things with a router bit. Do that right there. Do that right there. Measure over 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. Put the clamp on it. Ha-ha! Yes, sir. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. We need to bump this one over just a smidge. There we go. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. Oh, we need to move this one just a smidge. Hey, what's up, John? Hey, John, I see we on for April 5th, John, for the Lowrider show. I see that. I seen you post. 1.5 inches. I seen you post, John. I seen it. Who else is in here? What's up, Grease Spot? Hey, so I sanded everything on the dash inside the box truck. Then I put everything on the plate warmer, the little warming pad, I was chasing the sun about, I don't know, 11:30 or so. It started getting about 63, 64 degrees. I turned the heat on in the booth. Got all that stuff done. Once I got all that done, got everything ready to go, come back up here, called and ordered a bunch of paint stuff. Went back down there, took all my stuff off, put my paint suit on, wiped everything down, washed the booth out. Once I washed the booth out, cranked the heat up about 90 degrees, went back, took the Wi-Fi thermometer, put it in the booth, kept checking it on my phone periodically on the app while I was up here. When it hit 85 degrees in the booth, I went down there, turned on one fan, cracked open one filter bank, and went in there and sprayed 3 coats of base. Left one fan on. Once I sprayed the last coat of base, I turned the other fan on, cracked the other filter bank on, let the fan run for 10 minutes to pull out the solids. I watched the temperature on the thermometer. When it dropped to 72 degrees, I shut the fans off, left the bank door open, left the filter bank door open so fresh air could come in, and let the temperature raise back up. And then I let everything get settled. I don't want to tell you the wrong time because I got it wrote down. I let it flash off. When the booth hit 85 degrees again, I already had my clear mixed up. I had it not mixed up, I had it poured out in the speed cup or in the PPS cups, and I had it setting on the plate warmer. And it's right at 70 degrees. So once I looked at the Wi-Fi thing and the thermometer said it was 85 degrees in there, I went back down there, blew myself off, took everything off, put my paint suit back on, mixed up the product, went in there with that Luma 1.5 clear gun, and I let that son of a gun eat. I put one good medium wet coat on. I sprayed it the way I wanted to look at it. I had one fan on while I was spraying. As soon as I got through spraying, I flipped the other fan on. Double fans, double banks open, small banks. Set my timer, looked at my phone watch. Let it gas out all the overspray for 10 minutes. The temperature was dropping down. When it got to about 75 degrees, I cut one fan off, left one fan on, cleaned my paint gun out, got it all cleaned up. Then, after that, I shut the fan off, left the mixing door open so the air would just, positive, negative, would just run out on itself. Took everything off, washed my hands, got out, come up here, cut some stuff on this thing, washed that, done some more sanding, got out. When that was done, timer waited 30 minutes, went back down there, 30 minutes, repeated that process 3 times, and got everything cleared, and boy, it looks like butter on a duck, boy. So I got 4 coats of clear on the roll pan, 4 coats of clear on the bumper, and 3 coats of clear on the front grille, and boy, it looks so good. Looks so good. All right, so let's rip it. Let's rip it good. All right, we're gonna rip the long ways. Y'all boys, girls ready? Make sure you wear your PPE. What? What's up, Aloha? What's up, Watson? What tool did you need? What are you talking about, John? What tool? What are you talking about? Did I say I needed a tool? What kind of tool did I say I needed? Oh, a mag-based drill. A mag-based drill with a 5/8 rotor broach. I need a mag-based drill with at least a 5/8 rotor broach. What do you say? Come get it. You got one? You got one, John? John, you got one I can borrow? John, you got one I can borrow for a little bit? Huh? All right. I need to come see you anyway, John. All right, so we got that. Yeah, because see, these are 5/8. And that drops down. I need to drill some more holes on the end of my table. We just about to have another door cut out, boys and girls. We just about to have another door. We just about to have another door. We got one more cut. Got one more cut on this one. Got to cut this right here. Got to cut this piece of pie. Got to cut this piece of pie right here. Got to cut that pie. What is that? Oh yeah, these things right here ain't no joke, boy. Hey, I'm gonna pick me up another one. They got another one. It's a 72 tooth for thin sheet metal, like 18 gauge, 20 gauge, and stuff like that. I'm gonna pick that one. That one right there is a 52 tooth for aluminum. This one right there is the cat's meow. Yeah, so these right here are 5/8. So these right here are 5/8, and they drop down into the table, like that. So, yeah, boy. So we got to measure over 1.5 inches. Like I said, I'm not worried about scratching the aluminum because we're going to paint it. So we're going to sand it anyway, and we're going to put, I think it's 663. So we're going to put Tamco 663 2K DTA. I think it's DTA. It's 663 is the number. 2K epoxy. That's what we're gonna put on this before we paint it. So I got a sheet. I got a lot of stuff ordered today for the box truck. So we got that, and then I got some Klinkos. Got some Klinkos ordered for the K5 blader. So when I start cutting the floor, I can Klinko everything back together and make it a whole lot nicer. Whole lot nicer. 1.5 inches. So this right here is 1.5 inches that way because the saw blade is 1.5 inches this way. So the guide on the saw is 1.5 inches. So that's 1.5 inches, that's 1.5 inches, that's 1.5 inches, that's 1.5 inches. So with that being said, and we're gonna take this piece right here and we're gonna stick underneath it like that. And the reason why we're gonna do that is so when we run the saw across it, I don't know why I got a toboggan on. It's like 70 degrees in this place. So when we run the saw, this helps the weight. This helps the weight of the saw not push down on the aluminum, and the aluminum go cattywampus, because we don't want the blade from the saw to hit the table. I just got it where it's just barely cutting the aluminum. Just barely cutting. Just barely cutting it. Oh, I know, right, John? I know. Let's see this. Just like that, it's over with. Just like that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. I am not your father. I'm not your father. Father, smoking a pancake? You want to smoke in a pancake? Oh yeah, these things right here. These things is the cat's meow, man. Yeah, no sharp edge. None whatsoever. Smoking a pancake? This is gold, baby. Gold member. You want to smoke in a pancake? How about a waffle? All right, that's one down. One down, 3 to go. Harbor Freight. I got that son of a gun at Harbor Freight. So we got another door. Another door, boys and girls, another door. One more piece of the puzzle. All right, let me go get another piece of aluminum. Don't hang tight. I got that son gun at Harbor Freight with a coupon. With a coupon. I got it with a coupon. The last time I was there, it was I don't think it's like $5.99 or something. $5 or $6.99. It ain't that much. Yeah. I could, John. I could take it. Could take it. We're gonna put the plastic down on this time. Hey, John! John, did you see this? John, did you see this? John, did you see this? Woo! Stop playing, John. Stop playing. Stop playing. John, stop playing. Stop playing, John. Stop playing. All right, this is the plastic. I don't have no rides. I don't have no rides. I'm always building everybody else's ride. I don't have no ride. I don't have no vehicle. I'm always building everybody else's. Always building everybody else's. So this is the plastic piece that we've already cut. So I'm tracing this. And I know it's gonna be a little touch bigger, but whenever I put this all together and I take the router and I go around the edge and I router the edge with like an 1/8 inch router bit to kind of just clean up the edges, everybody will be all copacetic. Everything will be all copacetic. All right, let's go over here to this side over here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here and clamp it. Let's go clamp it. Jed, clamp it.
Jude, clamp it.
This is why I need to get all this stuff off this table. I need another tabletop. So I can move this stuff on that table so I can just spin the whole table. Spin the whole table. Go back to JG Reader. Oh, Willie rebuild. I was watching Bill. Nah, Willie's on. Willie rebuild's on. All right, let's go back around. Get to shopping. Get the. Yeah, look. You can't see it. Oh, Willie rebuilt. I don't know what that says. What's up, Lee? What's up, Lee? I don't know what that says. All right, I'm gonna walk around there. Scribe a line. Scribe a line. I know y'all can't see me. I know you can't see me. Now you see me. Now you see me. Now you see me. Now you see me. Ha! Turn y'all back around over here. Can you sign it? Man, John, that's the damn stupidest shit I've ever seen. Can you sign my tailgate with a grinder? Who in the hell come up with that stupid shit? Sign my tailgate with a grinder. Well, since we got this one on this end, daggone it, you big dummy. We're gonna have to rotate the whole thing. See, if I had everything off the table, I could have just flipped it around. Flipped it around. All right. All right. I'm glad I got Willie turned down, boy. He's dropping the F-bombs. Oh, Willie dropping the F-bombs. All right, we're gonna measure 1.5 inches over, because that's the fence for the saw. Somebody's probably gonna say, "Oh, you're gonna scratch the aluminum. You're gonna scratch it." Yeah, I'm gonna scratch it. I'm actually gonna sand it, because this right here is gonna have to get. This is gonna get sanded and epoxied and painted. Boy, y'all just wait. You just wait. You just wait till you see the color that I got picked out for that box truck. You just wait till you see. Now, how in the hell did I do that? That's 1.5 inches. Oh, that's how. I was like, that's not right. There we go. That more better. That more better. That more better. That more better. So that's 1.5 inches. That's 1.5 inches. That's 1.5 inches. All right. So now we're going to take our other piece of wood. We're going to slide it right up on here. So that's good right there. Then we're going to take our pipe anvil. We're going to slide it up to right there. That's going to be an extra set of hands. Correct. Correct. Yancey's correct. Yep. Yancey's correct. H&R is the heat noise reducer. And then once that's sprayed, so I got to put epoxy down. So I'm going to put 663 epoxy down on the aluminum. I got to let that set for 12 hours. Then I got to spray the H&R. And then the H&R's got to set for 18 hours. Then I spray it with adhesive promoter. Then I mix up the XO2 system and I add 10 ounces of color with no thinner and no binder, which costs extra Costs extra. It costs extra to get paint with no binder in it. Mix 10 ounces per gallon. Shake up part A and part B thoroughly before putting it in part C. Once I put it in part C, you mix it for 30 seconds max and then start spraying. So yeah. And then I think it takes 7 days. I think it takes 7 days for it to fully cure at 70 degrees. I think that's what they told me. I got it wrote down on my notes. If I keep telling you boys and girls over and over and over again, it'll be like muscle memory. Somebody's like, oh, he keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Well, I do. I do keep saying the same thing over and over again. I do keep saying it over and over again. And the reason why I keep saying it over and over again is because once I say it over and over and over and over and over again, it'll become like muscle memory. So, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh yeah, it's a, yeah. Mix it up vigorously for 30 seconds. What's up, Mike? Mix it up vigorously. So, I don't know, so I'm definitely not going to spray it live. Now I might spray the 663 live. I might spray the, I gotta take this daggone bobbin on. I might spray the 663 2K epoxy from Tamco. I'll probably spray that live because that's not going to be too major. I've sprayed it before. Now they do have a. I talked to them today. They do have a 773 and the 77.3 epoxy is what I want to use on the K5 Blazer. And the reason why I want to use that on the K5 Blazer is because it's a 2K, it is a 2K epoxy plus high build. So with that being said, but it's a little different because we talked about it today. We talked about you know, the projects going on, the product that I gotta have, the product that I'm using, and stuff like that, and what I expected to do, and what they had, and stuff like that. So they told me, yeah. So with the 773, it is a 2K high build epoxy. So I said, so that's similar to CRE 321. Similar, because it's a 2K epoxy and it's high build. And they said, yes and no. And I'm like, okay, so yes and no. So why is it yes and no? So here's the problem. And they know I ain't got no damn filter. They know I ain't got no filter. And they know I'm gonna tell it like it is. So, the problem with the 773 is it's designed for their fleet side, right? It's not designed for collision and it's not designed for restoration. It's designed for their fleet applications, right? That's what it's designed for the fleet. You know, like everybody that's got a fleet of vehicles, you know, tractor trailers, you know, shit like that. Well, it can be used in the restoration world because it is a 2K epoxy and it's a high build. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. It has a lot of instructions, and most time nobody reads the instruction, especially in the collision world, which is a completely different world. In restoration world, it's completely different than collision. And then you got fleet world, which is completely different from all three of them. So if you don't understand what's going on, and you say, well, I've been doing it like this for years, then you start doing something, then you F it up, and then you talk shit about the product because you didn't follow the damn instructions. So, the 773 has a 12-hour induction time, right? 12-hour induction time. So that means when you mix the product, you got the product and the hardener or the catalyst, and you put it together. Once you mix it up, you have 12 hours to wait. 12 hours. If you put reducer in it before the 12 hours, you might as well throw it in the trash. It's no good. It will never dry. Never. Ever dry. Never dry. If you mix it up and you don't wait 12 hours and you spray it, it's never going to dry. Never. Never going to dry. It'll stay gummy like a melted gummy bear. It will stay like that forever. It will never dry. It doesn't matter if you put it in the sun. It doesn't matter if you put it in UV. It doesn't matter if you put a fucking torch on it. It still ain't going to dry. Ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. So when people don't understand and don't read the instructions, that's why they F shit up, because they don't pay attention and they don't read and they think they know everything. And my wife tells me that all the time. She said, you think you know every damn thing. Well, I don't know everything, but I read and I pay attention. So, with that being said, so when you mix that 773 up, it's got a 12-hour induction time. So that means whatever you're planning to spray, you're not going to spray it no time soon. So you need to mix it up, and the temperature matters too. It's got to be maintaining 70 degrees. So that's where one of them little plate warmers come in. Them little plate warmers come in play. So if you got one of those little plate warmers and you mix this product up and you got to wait 12 hours at 70 degrees for induction, for it to do what it's got to do, then after 12 hours, then you can add the reducer, then you can spray it. Well, the instructions are not over yet. You're not over yet, right? So once you spray it, you can't stack it. You can't stack it. You can't do it like CRE or any other thing. I can stack CRE, but there's still guidelines, and I have pushed CRE to the damn limit. I have had PPG reps call me from other states because they see my videos on YouTube and Facebook and say, how in the hell do you get CRE to lay down slick like this? And you spraying it with a 2.0 and a 2.5 tip. How in the hell do you do that? And I used to give that information out for free. I ain't giving that shit out for free no more. I have sold more CRE 321 than any PPG rep that's employed. That's a fact. So when I made that post today about people's got places and doors are opened using me and didn't do the work, that's what I was referring to. Now, back to the 773. So once you mix it up with no reducer, just the epoxy and the hardener, you got to wait 12 hours, right? Not 12 hours after you mix it really, really good. Start your cooking timer, 12 hours. After 12 hours, then you add your reducer. Then you go and you spray your panel or spray whatever you're spraying. Once you spray it, you have to follow the instructions on your flash times. And you have to follow them to the letter. So when you get back on the product and you spray another coat, you're falling in that recoat window to keep going. If you don't do that when you're spraying it and you stack it too soon, it's never going to dry. It's never going to dry. It's never going to dry. Then once you spray it and you're done, you got 14 days to get back on it. 14 days. Same thing with the 663. 14 days to get back on it and top coat it without sanding it, without anything. Just blow the dust off of it and top coat it. CRE 321 is 7 days. I have never pushed it past 6 days. Now, on the 6th day with CRE, you can recoat it with itself and get an extra couple days. But I have never done that, never done that. But with the 663 and the 773, you got 14 days to get back on that pig and do what you're going to do with it. 14 days, that's 2 damn weeks. 14 days. So, a lot of people don't understand and they don't pay attention and they definitely don't read the damn instructions because they'll go buy something and the first thing you'll see in these damn paint pages and all these paint blogs and all that stuff, hey, how do you mix this? And you're thinking to yourself, didn't you just leave the damn paint store? So let's cut this other piece right here, boys and girls. We good? We good? We good? We got it clamped down. Let's double check our measurements. So we got 1.5 inches. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, boys and girls. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and don't forget to hype the video up. That's something YouTube is pushing the shit out of. Hype that video up, boys and girls. Hype it up. We're going to take all this aluminum shavings. I'm going to take all this aluminum shavings and I'm going to take a skateboard. I'm going to take a skate deck and I'm going to spray some intercoat clear on the skate deck, right? And then I'm going to take, so I can get it sticky, and I'm going to take all this aluminum shavings and I'm just going to throw it on there like, just throw it on there. I'm going to shake and bake it, baby. I'm going to shake and bake it. I'm going to throw all that aluminum shavings on a skate deck with some intercoat clear so it sticks to it, and then I'm gonna bury it in clear. I'm gonna bury it. I'm gonna bury it in clear, and then once I bury it in clear, I'm gonna let it set. Then I come back and I'll buzz it down, and then I spray some candies and put some stuff on it, make it all nice and cool. That thing's gonna pop like nobody's business. Ain't no telling what it's gonna do, honestly. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling what it's gonna do. It'll be different, that's for sure. Be different. It'll be different. We're probably gonna go ahead and just finish. We're probably just gonna go ahead and finish and cut every one of these and just be done with it. Cut all 4 of them tonight. I'll just go ahead and cut them all. Go ahead and cut them all tonight. Be done with it. If y'all want to stay on here, if y'all don't want to stay on here, I'll end the live and finish it by myself. By myself. Somebody's probably gonna ask, why didn't I use a 2x4 or something like that? Well, the 2x4 won't be straight. So, because, you know, the wood won't have a straight edge on it. Stay right there. Oh, no wonder it wouldn't move. I had a daggone. I had a, inch and a half. Inch and a half. Inch and a half, inch and a half, inch and a half. What's up, Craig? What's up, Craig? Craig, you slipped in here. I didn't even see you, man. I didn't even see you. I apologize. Yeah, I'll catch up on the comments here in a second if I missed anybody. So we're cutting this 14 gauge aluminum for the doors. For the doors for the box truck. And I'm using a Diablo 52 tooth aluminum blade. Let's double check it. Let's double check it. Let's double check it. Double check it. Inch and a half. Inch and a half. Inch and a half. Inch and a half. Let's roll with it. Just like that, boys and girls. Butter on a duck. 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 Boy, look at that right there, man. That looks like damn Christmas tree tinsel. We got door number 2. We got 2 more to go. And we'll have. Hey, if you're new to the channel, man, I greatly appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,000, boys and girls. 10,000. I'll show you what we're doing. I'll show you what we're doing. We're trying to get to 10,000. We need like 400. So, I'll show y'all what we're doing. Y'all hang tight. Y'all hang tight. Y'all hang tight. I'll show you. I'll show you. We got 100 some people in here. I'll show you what we're doing. Let me move some stuff around so you can see. You can see what we're doing. We're building a damn puzzle. We're putting a puzzle together, boys and girls. We're putting a puzzle together. Putting the puzzle together. All right, so here we go. So this is what we're doing. So this is a 1961 P, and right here is the data plate. I had to take the data plate off today. This thing is a 1961 P100 little box truck, right? Now see this juke joint right here? So this sun gun right here is gonna be some crazy colors. Y'all just, it ain't gonna be like the video game with the mad clown or nothing like that, but it's gonna be pretty damn crazy. All right, so this right here. So you see this? This is part of the original door. So they had two pieces of this glued to a piece of 1/2-inch OSB. This was the original door. And you see that? We took this apart the other day on another live. So that's what I'm using for a template. So instead of using OSB, I'm going to use this HDM plastic or polypropylene, whatever you want to call it, right? HDM. So I got two pieces that was right at a 1/4 inch thick because they didn't make it in 1/2 inch. They made it in 3/4, but they didn't make it in half for whatever reason. So they made it in 1/4 and they made it in 3/4. They didn't make it in half. I don't know why. I don't make it. I don't sell it. I just bought it. So I got two pieces of 1/4, and 2 quarters make 50 cents. So you got 25 cent, 25 cent, that makes 50 cent, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna panel bond these sun guns together, right? So we're gonna use the texture side and the texture side. We're gonna take these sun guns and we're gonna put a couple bolts in it, right? So we're gonna put some bolts in it, like some 1/4-20 bolts in it with some washers, and we're gonna panel bond the fire out of that sun gun. We're gonna put the bolts in there, and we're gonna run the bolts together, and we're gonna squeeze it. We're gonna squeeze it, and we're gonna glue 2 of them to make 1. So we're gonna glue two sets of 2 to make 2 doors, right? Now, what we just did right now is we cut 2 pieces of aluminum, and we're gonna cut 2 more pieces of aluminum, right? So that 14 gauge and 14 gauge we got enough room, and the door will be a little bit better door. And then once we get done, we're gonna sand it, and then we're going to panel bond that and that to that. But before we do that much, we're gonna go get some 3/4 birch plywood, and we're gonna build a template. And we're gonna make 2 pucks, and we're gonna make an outer and an inner puck. I'm gonna get some 3/4 birch plywood, and I'm gonna cut a 2 foot by 2 foot square and do 2, I think it's 2 inch. It might be bigger than 2 inch. It might be 6 inch. We'll have to measure it again. 6 inch radius is on the corner. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that and lay it back over that, and we're gonna measure, right? We're gonna just double check it, because you can see the windows offset, right? So this is the front of the door, this is the back of the door. You can see the door, the window is offset. It's more to the front. That's where the door handle's at versus the back. So we're gonna draw out the hole, and then we're going to bolt the puck to the plastic. Now somebody's probably gonna say, well, what about the holes? Not really worried about the holes. If we have to fill them in with panel bond, they're gonna be behind it, so it doesn't matter. Then we're gonna take a router with a cut bit that goes down with a roller bearing on it, and what we'll do is we'll cut the hole out, and then we're gonna take the router and drop the router in there, and we're gonna follow the pattern that we're gonna make like that. When I say we, I mean me and you. That's all. There ain't nobody else here but me and you. All right. So with that, we'll drop the router in and we'll router the hole out. Right. So once that's done, then we will panel bond. We will take this piece of aluminum, and we'll take this joker and we'll put it on that joker, and we'll square it up, and we'll put a couple bolts in it to hold it in place. Then we will trace out the hole from this one to that one, and then we'll take the puck and put it on that, and we'll take the router, and we're gonna go get a Diablo blade. We're gonna go get a Diablo blade. They got some down at Bernie's Hardware, and we're going to use a Diablo fluted turn down where it throws the shavings down. We're going to build a jig on the table, and we're going to cut out the hole in that with the router. Then once that's done, we got both halves, the inside and outside. We're going to take that, put it on that piece, run some bolts through it so we can squeeze it, and then we're going to panel bond that joker to that joker. And then once everything's done, I'm going to get these nuts, these bolts that have double head buttons on it, like a carriage bolt, or not a carriage bolt, but double head bolts. And we're going to put bolts into the holes to cover up the holes. Now, so with that being said, here's where the door's at, right? So this is what I'm talking about. That's what we're building. So let me get back a little bit so you can see. So that's what we're building. We're building a sliding door, and then we got to put the rollers on the top. So that's that. So when we was talking about the H&R a while ago, all that H&R is going on the walls. That heat, this stuff right here, this H&R, this heat noise reducer, it's going on the walls. So we're gonna have to epoxy all that, but we're gonna have to tape everything up so we don't get nothing on it. Now, I've already sanded all this and got it stripped in between while I was painting today. And I want y'all to see something. This joker right here, this is that is the sanding brush that came with that kit, and it fits on a grinder. And I'm telling you right now, when you hit that son of a gun right there, that son of a gun right there comes out flat. Now, it says maximum RPMs is 9,500. I don't know what this joker right here turns, because you can't turn this one down. Let's see right here. It doesn't say. I have to look up the specs. But I'm telling you right now, when you run this thing wide open, that bristle brush right there looks like the sun. That thing is flat. And you see what it did to that aluminum. It cleaned that joker up. Man, there's 258 people in here. Hit the damn subscribe button and push old JG over 10,000 tonight. Let's get it, boys and girls. Let's get it. Damn it, boy. Let's go. So that's what we're doing on that. These are all the seat brackets for the inside, and don't pay attention to the orange stuff. So let's get up here and let's cut these other sheets. So we're gonna cut some more sheets. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna chop the top. I wouldn't chop the top on if he wanted me to chop the top. I wouldn't do it. All right, let's get another sheet and lay that bad boy out here and lay it out. Let's cut another one. Boys and girls, I appreciate everybody on here, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, hit that daggone, hit that daggone hot button too, boys and girls. Hit that daggone. We're gonna do that this time so we don't have to walk all the way over there. So we're gonna take the door, we're gonna take one of these plastic doors. We're gonna use this sucker as a template. We're gonna use it as a template. So we're gonna put it on here and we're gonna clamp it. Clamp it like Jed clamped it. We're gonna put some clamps on it so it don't go nowhere. So we know it's on there where it's supposed to be. Then we're gonna trace it out with a Sharpie. We're gonna cut it. Now, I know when I trace it with a Sharpie, it's gonna be a little larger than the original template on the floor, which is okay. It's fine, it's not a problem. It's all right. You know why it's all right? Because when we go around this thing with the router, I'm gonna take the round bit. When I go around this, when I get this panel, these two pieces panel bond together, I'm gonna take the router and I'm gonna go around it and I'm gonna clean up the edge. So if you got the thickness of, see, it's a thinking thing. It's like chess, not checkers. I've been saying that for years, and I heard Willie Rebuild say it today. He said, this is what Willie said. He said, gang, it ain't like checkers, it's like chess. And he's right, it's a thinking thing. So I know when I run around this thing with a Sharpie is a little bit over 1/8 of an inch, maybe 3/16. Well, if I run a router bit around the whole perimeter, I got 1/8 on this side and 1/8 on that side, that's 1/4. 1/8 is 2 lines on the tape measure and 2 lines on that side. So you got 25 cent. So you got 1/8 and 1/8, that's 1/4. All right. So we're gonna just trace this juke joint out. Trace that sun gun out like so. We're gonna be good to go. Be good to go and half as dusty. Boy, I sure was thankful. I sure was thankful to daggone clamp it, clamp it, clamp it. Time for another shortbread cookie. I ain't got no cookies. I ain't got no cookies out here. Yeah, clamp it like Jed Clamp it. Boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you on here. I really do. I appreciate you spending your, I don't even know what the day is. What's the day? Thursday? Is the day Thursday? I don't even know what the day is. What's the day? Is the day Thursday? Is the day Thursday or Wednesday? What's the day? See, I don't even keep up with dates. I don't keep up with days. I don't even keep up with days. All right. It's Wednesday. So it's hump day. See? So today's hump day. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I didn't even know what the day was. I don't even. Sure don't. Sure don't. All right, so on the skill saw, it's 1.5 inches, right? So we have to measure from this to the line 1.5 inches, right? And once we do that, man, we almost got all these sheets cut in 60 minutes. If I was not live, I probably had all of them cut in 60 minutes. But then y'all guys wouldn't have been able to learn anything. So we're gonna measure 1.5 inches. We're gonna take this clamp right here. We're gonna drop it down into the table. We're gonna drop it down on the table like that. We're gonna put a little bit of pressure on it, just to hold it in place so we can go down there to the other end. We're gonna measure down here on this one. We're gonna take another clamp. Take another clamp. We're gonna measure right here. Measure over 1.5 inches. Right there. We drop this sun gun right there. And that heel. And we're gonna tighten her down. So we're gonna make sure 1.5 inches. Oh, it moved just a little bit. She moved right there, 1.5 inches. Put a little pressure on it. We got that piece of 1x underneath it. The support, we got a 1x right here. Support it so when I push the saw, the metal don't want to kick this way and then the saw blade hits the table. Somebody's probably going to say, hey man, why didn't you turn that thing around the other way so the plastic was standing up so when you run the skill saw across there, you don't scratch the metal. You're absolutely right. But you know what? It doesn't matter in this application. You know why? Because I got to sand this aluminum once it's all done. Now, I don't want to put no gouges in it. I still got to sand it and got to spray 663 epoxy on it. because these doors are going to be painted. Now that is going to be the trick. Once the doors are painted, putting the doors in the pockets without scratching the doors. Now that is going to be a feat all in itself. We might have to get some of that 3M paper, that 3M sticky paper, after it's cured out a little bit, and put 3M scratch paper over the door and then stick the door in the pocket, because the door's got to go in there cattywampus like that. And then once you start going in like this, then you start picking it up, and then you got to, once you start picking it up, pulling it this way, you got to pull it forward so it drops into the hole. So that is going to be they're on rollers. What's up, Mac? They're on rollers at the top. So the door is on a roller at the top, and that's what the door just free hangs back and forth. But we're going to measure around the edges and see if now I got to build a trim track to go on the bottom of the door, and we'll probably pop rivet that to it. But I'm also going to measure for a gasket material and put a gasket material on the forward on the driver's side pushing forward, so when they push it forward and lock it, the gasket locks inside the little rubber. Yeah, I appreciate everybody's hit that daggone like button. Hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the follow button, drop a comment, hype it up. Man, we like 400 away from 10,000. What was the original manufacturer's box truck? It is, so that's a good question. Username 1536. It is a 1961 F100 truck chassis. It used to be a truck chassis. And the box is a 1961 P100 all aluminum aero built in New York City. So it's a collaboration of Ford and Aero built bodies in New York. And the box is all aluminum. And the chassis, the original chassis, was a 1961 F100 pickup chassis that had been shortened down to like 88-inch wheelbase, and it had a 300 straight six in it with a two-speed transmission in it with a 9-inch nodular 9-inch rear end with drum brakes. So Craig, man, I appreciate that, man. So the only thing that kept original on it was the rear end. Took the rear end, did a disc brake conversion on it, put 373 gears in it, put 31 spline axles in it, and put a true track locker in it. All right. The chassis is a custom chassis. A custom chassis all built in house. Hey, Chance, I just talked about you today. I know we got sidetracked with the weather and stuff. I need you to come see me, Chance. And then we took, and it's got a 302 V8 in it with a 4-speed automatic transmission, and the chassis is a custom built chassis, in-house and all that stuff like that. If I could get Chance in here, oh yeah. So let me go ahead and cut this. So y'all keep dropping in the chat. We're gonna take this skill saw and we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut. We got 2 more sheets. We got this sheet and the other sheet. Hey, I will say this. Chance is going to come by here and help me see if I can get my boy's truck figured out. I'm so aggravated with that son of a gun. Somebody said it could be the knock sensors that's wrong with it, or I think it's the distributor. I think it's a bad distributor. But nevertheless, hey, here's something else. If anybody has got a question in the chat about that ACE fuel injection system, y'all drop your comments down in the comment section, because Chance is actually installing one. I don't know if he's finished with it, but he's installing one right now on a Bronco 2. I believe that's what Bronco 2. So Chance is installing one of those ACE EFI fuel injection systems on a Bronco 2 that he is working on. So if anybody's got any questions about them, drop it down in the comments because he could answer them. He could answer it. All right, boys and girls, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's cut this piece. Just like that, boys and girls. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, those little rollers look like skateboard wheels. They look like old skateboard. They actually look like the wheels inside of like a old garage door is what it looks like. All right, we got to build our little jig again. Got to build our little jig. Yeah, I'm gonna cap. I'm gonna cap the edges. Yeah, I'm gonna make some kind of trim to cap the edges. Something. If I have to go down to the metal shop where they make flashing and stuff, you know, where you buy metal roofs and stuff like that, have them order, you know, a piece of trim and then 45 it, snip it, and put it on there, and then put panel bond on it and stick it on there, and then put a couple pot rivets in it to make the trim all the way around to cap it. So I'll just have to cap it around. We'll figure something out because it didn't have nothing to start with, and it was a piece of OSB that was in the original one, and there ain't no telling how many times that thing been open and closed, delivering little bitty. Cause I gotta go to the metal shop anyway, and have them to make the crown. Not the crown molding, but a piece of molding to go at the top. So I need a piece of molding at the top that's probably 1 inch wide, 3/4 down. So broken 90 and then 45 this way. I found on Amazon, I told the client today, I found on Amazon, I can buy rolls of LED lights. I think they're like, I think it's a 25-foot roll, I think. And then we're gonna run LED lights around the top, but they're gonna be behind that trim because there's no interior lights. There was just like a spotlight in there. So when he gets in there and opens the door, he flips the switch on the dash and the LED lights will shine, but they'll shine to the wall, and the walls are gonna be semi-gloss painted to match the truck, and the light will shine down. You know, almost like a movie theater. Like when you go to a movie theater and you got that low light. So I found some LED light strips that were actually, Cars is the one that told me where to look for them at, and then I just went where he told me to go. The brand that carries them, nice, not junk, nice stuff. You know, not junk shit, nice. And he told me where to look, and I was looking at low warm light. I don't want bright. I want like low warm light, like you go into the daggone movie theater. You know what I mean? That's what we're looking for. So, and I think I found it. And honestly, it wasn't that expensive. Honestly, so we good on that. So that's 1.5 inches. 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 So we're gonna clamp that down, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We'll clamp that down. Got our other piece of wood. We got our other piece of wood right here. And the reason why we got it there is so when we run the saw across, it gives us something to put pressure on, because we don't want the metal to flex and then the blade, because there's only like 1 inch between the bottom of the, well, it's a 1x4, so 3/4 from the bottom of the metal to the metal table, and we don't want to hit the table. Also, we're going to take our pipe anvil and we're going to slide this joker right up here, and that's going to be a little fence as well, so when we're putting pressure on it, we're not flexing it, right? We're not flexing it. So I appreciate everybody. So we got this one. Once we cut this long section, we got another little pie section to cut off. This will be door number 3, and then we're gonna cut one more, and then we're gonna be done. So if anybody got any questions or anything, drop them down in the comments, and I'll catch up with it after the fact. After the fact, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't paying attention. It's talking, running my mouth. The clamp, Jade Clampett was in the way. I couldn't finish my cut. Man, look how that thing right there cuts. Look like daggone Christmas tinsel. Look like Christmas tinsel. All right, boys and girls, we got that one. We got one more piece to cut off of this one, and we'll have another dough. We'll have another dough. We'll have another door. Another door. Everybody remember to measure them? Inch and a half, inch and a half, inch and a half. We got inch and a half right there. Tomorrow, I'm sure I am so thankful that I was able to get in the booth today and spray them parts. Actually, I'm thankful for the last 2 days. I got the sealer on yesterday, and then we got the color on today, and I am super thankful for that. I am super thankful that we had just enough warm weather, just enough for me to do what I needed to do. Because I've been trying to paint those parts like a week before Christmas. Probably, yeah, like a week before Christmas. Yeah, that's how long I've been waiting for a nice day. I mean, I wasn't pressed. I mean, the client wasn't pressing me, but I wanted to get it done. So we got that done. So now we got to paint the hood, the fenders, and the cab. We're moving right along on that joker. Man, I thought today was Thursday. Y'all telling me it's Wednesday. So probably get them Impala up into the canopy tomorrow and see if I can put I gotta get some valve cover gaskets. The valve cover gaskets on that new engine, they're dried out. And they're leaking a little bit of oil, which sucks. I noticed there was a little bit of oil, and I was like, why is this thing leaking oil? And then I got to looking, I cranked it up, and you can see the oil coming up underneath the valve covers. So I reached out to Blue Point. Not Blue Point, but I reached out to the engine thing, the company, and they said that them engines sit in a warehouse. So it's possible that the cork gasket is dried out and hardened. So back to AutoZone to get a set of valve cover gaskets. Put a set of valve cover gaskets on it. Double check. Inch and a half. You just think about it. If you don't drive a vehicle and it sets, everything dries out. The valve seats dry out, your O-rings dry out, all your seals dry out, your tires dry out, your brake lines dry out. I mean, a lot of that, the worst thing you could ever do is let a vehicle set. What's up, Tulu? Yeah, the worst thing you do is let a vehicle set. Anything. Lawnmower, or like my uncle would say, my Lonnie mower. I'm going to go get my Lonnie mower. All right, boys and girls. We got this one cut. We got one more, and we'll have the doors. We'll have the door pieces cut. We got one more to cut. One more, boys and girls. One more. One more. Got one more. How many more we got? One more. Last last one. You know what? We're gonna turn this joker around so we don't have to spin that around. So we can cut this first. That's what we're gonna do, boys and girls. Yeah, I gotta order it, Garrett. Yeah, it's gonna be something. That's for sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get some panel bond. So it'll be 3M panel bond, and that I'm gonna go and tell you, that stuff is not cheap. It's not cheap, that's for sure. What's up, Colton? Building doors for that box truck. So we're doing 2 sheets of aluminum and 2 sheets of HDM plastic for the insert. The original doors was OSB and it was just destroyed. So we're going to use 2 sheets of this, panel bond these together, and then 2 sheets of aluminum and panel bond it all together. And then we're going to router a 2x2 hole, square hole in the middle, or in the door for a mirror. Shit. Spit it out, Jay. Ain't nobody gonna take it from you. A mirror, a window into the wonderful Wild West. Yeah, everybody's skeptical. Everybody's skeptical of that panel bond. So when I taught it to college, we took 2 pieces of 20 gauge, right? We took 2 pieces of 20 gauge. And see, a lot of people don't understand about panel bond. They don't read the instructions. Like we was talking about a while ago with epoxy, they don't read the instructions. And then when it fails, they don't know why it failed. And then they say, oh, I'm just going to weld it back together. But if people would realize, like Colton, he knows, half the stuff on the road today is panel bond. It's glued together. So at the college, we took 2 pieces of 20 gauge steel, and we made a T, right? We made a thing like that, letter T, right? And we sanded the bottom of it. We scored it with like 36 grit. And we scored the other one with 36 grit. We took panel bond, and panel bond has like it's not glass, but it has a molecule in it, so you can't compress it 100% flat. I mean, it's so tiny you can't see it with the eye. So we put panel bond on this one and panel bond on that one. We put it together and we clamped it together. We let it set for the induction time, and it was done. So we had 2 pieces of metal that was stuck together, and then we had another piece of metal that was on it like that, and then I TIG'd it. I TIG welded it on both sides. It stuck together, and it had a piece here and a piece here, and it was TIG welded. We put it in the car liner frame machine. We put a clamp on this side and a clamp on this side, and we put a blanket over it, and we pulled that stuff apart. Tank, 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 tank. I forget how many tons it was until it come apart. Now, here's the thing. The weld didn't break and the panel bond didn't break. It ripped the metal apart. And people say, panel bond ain't no good, panel bond ain't no good. Panel bond. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, we wanted to see how much it would break. That thing, tang, 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 tang. And everybody was like, hey, we had blankets and everything on it. Just tang, tang. And it was like tonnage. And it ripped the metal. The piece that come up that we put the clamp on, that's what ripped. It ripped the metal. The TIG didn't break, and the weld didn't break, and the panel bond didn't break. The metal ripped, like you literally took it in your hand and tore it like a piece of paper. So yeah. People that talk shit about stuff and don't know nothing is because they don't want to change ways and don't want to learn new stuff, and they stuck in their own mind. The reason why, and I'll tell it, I got a new policy for 2026. I ain't worried about your feelings. If I hurt your feelings, I hurt your feelings. I ain't worried about it. The reason why people don't like it is because they don't want to learn, and they're afraid to get out of their comfort zone. That's their problem. That is their problemo. That is their problemo. That is their problem. They don't want to learn nothing. They don't want to push themselves, get themselves out of their comfort zone, and learn something. And grow. That's why they don't want to do nothing. I said it. I said it. I said it. Stuck in their ways. Stuck in their ways. Oh, that's cool, Colton. Yeah, you are too, man. You are too. I know jack shit. Hey, John, you still with me, John? John, you still with me? John, you still with me? I thought you done went to sleepy time. I done thought you went to sleepy time, John. All right, so we got to measure 1.5 over. So we're gonna measure 1.5 over, because that's where our guide is on our skill saw. Is 1.5. So we're gonna measure 1.5 over. And we're gonna measure 1.5 over. And then we're gonna clamp her down. Clamp her down. Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan. 1.5, so we're gonna put a little pressure on it right here, and we're gonna go down here to the other end. We're gonna do the same thing down here. Inch and a half. All right. 1.5, right there. Put a clamp on it. Jed, clamp it. Jed, clamp it. Now I knew that one moved. That one moved on us. Inch and a half. Put a clamp on it. Jed, clamp it. All right, so that's that. Now, we're gonna take, we got our piece of metal, or we got our piece of wood. It's underneath this. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're trying to get 10,000, boys and girls. We're trying to get 10,000 real people. We don't buy subscribers around here. Everybody around here is real. All right, then we're gonna take this pipe anvil that we made one night live. We're gonna slide that up there, and that's gonna help hold it. And we got a piece of wood under there. That's gonna hold it, so when we run the skill saw down there, we don't wanna flex the aluminum, because we got about 3/4 from the bottom of the aluminum to the table. And then we got our saw blade dropped down about 1/4 of an inch, probably not even 1/4 of an inch. And this is 14 gauge aluminum 5052. 5052 aluminum. Aluminum. And you're probably wondering why I got it shiny side up. And you're like, oh man, you're gonna scratch it. Well, it's okay, because we gotta sand it anyway and put 663 epoxy on it. Because after we get everything done, we gotta paint this juke joint. What'd you say, Chance? JG's voice is streaming old. Chance, what are you talking about? Colton, oh yeah, the racing world. Hey, Colton 366. Since you're in the racing world, do you know TKM? You know TKM Performance? All right, boys and girls, let's double check our measurements. 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch. Yeah, Kevin's my buddy. So they're not but about 45 minutes from me. Kevin builds all my my high-end engines. Like that 68 C10 right there, it's got a TKM engine in it. They're building the engine for the Cutlass. Yeah. Yep. All right, so here we go, boys and girls. This is a Diablo steel saw blade. All right, let's see, boys and girls. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and let's get it. Let's get it, boys and girls. Here we go. Just like that. I'm telling you what, boys and girls, when I take all this aluminum shavings right here and I put some intercoat clear on a skate deck, and then I throw all this shavings right here on a skate deck and then bury it in clear and then paint some graphics and some candy striping on it, that thing is gonna be bananas. Man, did I tell y'all I was thankful for today and yesterday? The good Lord sent me some nice weather yesterday and today. We got them 68 C10 parts, and if you missed that video, go back and watch some of the shorts. Well, we sprayed that Murdered Out Black from Tampco, and we put 2104 clear. I put the clear on the plate warmer, or the heating pad, warmed that stuff up, went in there and sprayed 4 coats of clear on the bumper, 4 coats of clear on the roll pan, 3 coats of color on the grill shell, and it's very high solids, so there's a lot of meat on the bone. And then I'm gonna let it set for a little bit, leave it on the roller buggies, and then when I get another nice pretty day, we're gonna roll it out in the sun and let it get some UV suntan, and then we're gonna cut it and buff it. We're gonna go all the way up to, we'll probably go to 8,000 or 10,000 grit, and then we'll polish it. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice, boys and girls. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Hey, that's cool, Colton. Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool. Hey, Colton, I'm looking for a 5-speed or a 6-speed for a 12-valve 5.9 Cummins. I'm looking for a 6-speed. It's got to be a Dodge. 6-speed or a 5-speed. Now, as long as long as it's a good core, I'm good. A 5-speed or a 6-speed. Because John Buchanan is working on something. Him and David are working on something. We're collaborating together, and we're going to build a 86 4-door square body, bagged out on the ground, custom chassis with a work bed, custom work bed with a 5th wheel with a 12 valve 5.9 Cummins twin turbo or combination turbo, so we can pull a 2 or 3 fifth wheel car hauler. So don't want an automatic. Looking for a 5 and 6 speed, a good core. Looking for a good core. Yeah, looking for a good core. It has to be a Dodge. Can't be a Chevrolet, it's gotta be a Dodge. Yep. Yep, gotta be a shot. Gotta be a Dodge. Got 2 more cuts, boys and girls. Hey, 2 more cuts, and I'll give you a tour. Hey, Colton, I got 2 more cuts, and I'll give you a tour of the box truck, and I'll let you see what we got going on. We got a lot of stuff back from the powder coater. We got a lot more stuff at the powder coater. We got a lot of stuff going on with that thing. Then we got a K5 Blazer. We're turning a 1984 K5 Blazer into a 1973 full top K5 Blazer, and we're putting it on a 76 2-wheel drive K5 Blazer chassis. Then we got a 68 C10, and then we got a 63 Impala. We got a button up. Got to finish it. Chance has got to get his tail over here and help me figure out what's wrong with my boy's truck. My boy's got an 86 square body, full bagged out, big wheels, lace frame, a lot of bead rolling panels. So Chance has got to get his old monkey tail over here and help me figure out what's wrong with it, because I'm burnt out on it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm burned slam out on it. I'm aggravated with it. Aggravated with it. And that's a fact. I need somebody else to look at it. And he's probably gonna say, oh, that's what's wrong with it, and I done looked at it 10 times. So that's usually the way it works. But that's okay. That's why you got good people. Chance Customs is good people. Chance Customs is good people. Good people. Good people. Good people. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that lightly neither. Chance is good people. So go over to Chance's page and check him out. He be doing he be doing a lot of crazy stuff over there too. He be doing a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of crazy stuff. Y'all go check him out. Got this cut right here. We got to measure 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches, boys and girls, 1.5 inches. Measure 14 times and cut 1. Because this stuff right here is not cheap. And we do not want to make a mistake. We do not want to make a mistake. I promise you. 1.5 inches. Now I know somebody's going to say, oh, well, if you trace that out with a Sharpie, it's going to be thick because of the Sharpie. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But once we put all this together and we take the router and go around it with an 1/8 inch router bit, we're going to be in like Flynn, baby. We're going to be in like Flynn. It's going to be stuck in there like a hair in a biscuit. 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Be stuck like a hair in a biscuit. 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Man, these little clamps right here is the cat's meat. Yeah. All right. Let's take our other piece of wood and we're gonna stick it right there. We're gonna take our pipe anvil that we made. This thing is full of sand. I'm gonna slide that son right there. We got something to push on. Let's double check it. 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches. We good. Send it. Roll that beautiful beam footage. I'm telling you what, boys and girls, if you was ever skeptical about a daggone Diablo skill saw blade, I'm telling you right now, it's worth every penny. Yeah, Colton. I'm in North Carolina. I don't have a shear that big, man. Yeah, look. No sharp edge, look. No sharp edge. See that, Colton? No sharp edge. I'm in North Carolina, Colton. North Carolina. I'm in the peach capital of the state, baby. I'm in the peach capital of the state. So we got one more cut. Look like tinsel. Look like tinsel. Hey, that's what we're working on, Duckster Wolverine Garage. Look, man, that looks like Christmas tinsel. What's up, Tulu? Oh, yeah, man, the Rockingham's back. They repaved it. Doc's bought. I mean, man, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. You got the Rock is back open. You got Darlington getting redone. You got all kinds of stuff going on, man. It's crazy. They got $1 million shootout coming up at the drag race. YouTube at the drag race. They got a 10.5 tire. Man, they got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. Oh yeah, Colton. Yeah, Colton. They ain't no daggone fake stuff over here, big dog. Yeah, we call it out the way we see it. So the only rules that I got on my channel is no politics and no religion. And be respectful. That's it. If you ain't respectful, then my Ubers, they will order you an Uber and send you packing. But yeah, YouTube warriors. Yeah, I wrote a song about that. We over here at the big boy table. Yeah, we over here at the big boy table. Yeah. Not them jokers that be buying that shit off of eBay, doing them LS swaps, building them eBay engines for damn $400 and getting them stage 2 cams, and they made in daggone Singapore or something. Don't even know the cam cars, but they got a stage 2. Don't get me started, Colton. That's like them boys asking for them 3/4 racing cams. Ain't that right, John? Damn 3/4 racing cams. Come on, man. Are you serious, man? Yeah, them damn eBay cams. They be ordering them eBay kits for $199, and it says they got them 660 double beehive springs, and then you get it, and then you get the kit, and when they put it in there, they got the springs that ain't even got nothing inside, no double nothing. The damn push rods is made out of pot metal. The damn ends look like you beat them with a damn ball peen hammer. And then they're talking about they making 400, 500, 600 horsepower to the wheel. Shit. You be lucky that thing drug a damn cat string out somebody's ass. That thing wouldn't damn whoop its ass out of a sweat bag if somebody tore 2 bottom ends on the end of it. Get the hell out of here with that weak ass shit. But they sound good though. Yeah. And then they want to put a 9-inch rear end under their shit. Damn thing ain't making 300 horsepower to the damn flywheel, but they out here doing some shit. Man, get your ass on out here somewhere, man. Get your ass on somewhere. Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah. Oh, it never ends. It's like the damn never-ending story. Damn, never-ending story, man. Sometimes be talking about. And then, Lord forbid, Lord forbid you tell them, let's take it to the dyno and do some fun at the dyno and see what everybody's making just for shits and giggles. Oh no, now it's a problem. Now it's a problem. It's a problem now. It's a problem. Well, I can't help it you built your shit with damn chicken mouse, damn cracker box, damn mail order bullshit. Hey, it's okay if that's what you want. That's okay. Don't get me wrong. That's okay if that's what you want. If that's what you want, that's okay. But don't be out here telling everybody that you got this and got that, and then you're showing everything on YouTube, and we can see the part numbers. We can see the part numbers on the damn pistons, and you talking about you got chromoly pistons, and then I'm looking at the number and I pause it. I see the number on your piston. I look it up on the old interweb, and it comes back damn hyper light piston kit from Summit Racing for $139.95. And you talking about everybody, you got some chromoly pistons and rods and shit. Man, get that shit out of here, man. Get that shit out of here. I tell you who's listening to that shit. The damn people that don't know nothing. But people like me and I guess people like Colton, shit. Man, take that cookie cutter bullshit on somewhere else. I'm telling you, man, I got a new philosophy for 2026. I'm gonna call your shit out for what it is. Bullshit. You out here on a damn potted meat dreams. You out here on caviar dreams with damn potted meat budget. That's where you at. That's where, yeah, I said it. You out here with damn filet mignon, damn hopes and dreams, and you got potted meat. You got potted meat in your pockets. No, yeah, potted meat. I like potted meat. Potted meat, some damn saltine crackers and some hot sauce. We got Frank's Red Hot. We put that shit on everything. You don't believe me? Look here. You don't believe me? We got Frank's Red Hot right here. Look, we got Frank's Red Hot. We put that shit on everything. So if you're gonna ride around with potted meat and be proud of it. Say, yeah, I got a potted meat. I would respect you more if you'd say that, other than trying to say that you got something that you ain't got. And then when it's time to put ass to paper, you're like, oh man, I used to do that 10 or 15 years ago. Then why in the hell are you running your damn mouth? Sit your ass over there at the damn kitty tail table over there and play with that damn Play-Doh. Build them damn little figurines with damn Play-Doh. Boy, Colton, damn it, Colton, you done got me reared up. Colton, you done got me reared up. Champagne tasteful, Colt 40. No, hell no, mini truck. Hell no, mini truck. It ain't Colt 45. It's damn Mad Dog 2020, man. Some damn Wild Irish Rose over there. What you talking about, man? What you talking about? You're right, mini truck. Son of a guns. Couldn't whoop their ass out of a sack if you tore a hole in the bottom of it and pointed them in the right direction. And then want to get online and talk Billy Badass. Get a little bit of liquor in them and they want to talk badass. But then when you see them for real, they ain't got nothing to say. And they're like, oh, that's just a liquor talking. Well, I can't help it. You got liquid courage to make your kahunas get bigger between your legs so you could be like Big Daddy from Cincinnati. Shit. Man, take that shit somewhere else, man. I've backed up to the curb backwards more than most people who went straight in their damn life. Be all I ever seen, man. Damn YouTube princesses. YouTube princesses is what they are. Take a damn picture. Take a damn picture. Screen record that. All right, boys and girls. We got one more to cut. Everything's good to go. Let's double check it. Inch and a quarter, an inch and a half, inch and a half, inch and a half. All right, we got all the doors. Exactly, Colton. Exactly. 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 They wouldn't know fast if don't. No, I didn't say this. I didn't say this. Willie Rebuild said this today on his new video. He said the only damn racing they doing is racing their asses through the damn McDonald's fast food line. That's the only damn racing they doing. Hey, Willie Rebuild, if you watching this, I like to died when I heard that. I laughed my ass off. I had to rewind it 3 or 4 times. Willie said, y'all's asses ain't winning nothing but winning the race through the damn McDonald's drive-through. If y'all don't follow Willie Rebuild, go check out Willie Rebuild. He's in Houston. He's in Texas. He's in the H-Town. He's out there in Texas. He's a LS and LT swap. That's his thing. That's his bag. But he does it all. He does it all. But that's his thing. Man. I mean, right now, look, right now. Willie Rebuild's on the big TV right now. Look, there's Willie Rebuild right there. He's on the big TV. He's on the big TV. On the big. All right, boys and girls, that's the last one. And we're going to give Colton and everybody that on tour. Let everybody see what everybody's got going on. Everybody got a tour. Everybody got a tour. Let me take the camera off the tripod because we don't need to do that. Let's set that right there. Let me get a splash of water. Oh, I know, that's right. All right, so Colton and everybody else that asked, here's all the seat brackets. Here's all the panels that I made for the seats. Had them powder coated. This orange stuff, don't pay no attention to this orange stuff. This orange stuff is for something else. There's the seat bracket for the driver's side. There's the seat bracket for the passenger side. There's the seat bracket for the rear. There's all the panel pieces to cover everybody up. And here is the box truck. See you, Craig. I appreciate it, Craig. No sharp edges. I appreciate it, Craig, man. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. So here is the box truck. So this thing is on so it has a 302 V8 in it. I built the chassis. So it has a full chassis underneath it. It's got coilovers in the back. Oh, we can't go that way. Built the bumpers. Built the custom bumpers on the front. The back bumper I got from John from the junkyard. Cut it, shortened it, tucked it, and sucked it up in there. So these are, here you can see the chassis right here. So we built a chassis in here. It's got this customer wanted to keep it forward. So it has a 302 V8 fuel injection with a 4-speed automatic, non-electric. The only thing that I kept was a stock 9-inch underneath it, the nodular 9. Built all this stuff underneath it. Everything's just tacked together right now. Built the fuel cell, built all that. It's got disc brakes on the back. This bumper right here, I got this bumper from John. Cut like 2 inches out of it, sucked it, tucked it, rolled it. And then I put these little pieces right here to match these pieces. So I'll have to do all the body work and shaping on that. These are the tail lights, the backup lights, and the exhaust tips. In here, took all the paneling out of the ceiling, and to our surprise, the insulation is good. So there's like 450 pop rivets that held the ceiling paneling in. We took all that out. When I say we, me and you. There ain't nobody else here but me. There ain't nobody else here, right? So that's that. Then we bedlined the bottom. So the back seat goes here. The interior is out of a 2014 Ford Explorer, brown leather and black. Then the walls are going to get it painted, and they're going to get H&R, which is a heat noise reducer. Then it's getting an XO2 system put over it, and it'll be color matched. The truck is going, I just had it in my brain. It's going a teal color, a winter green. That's the color. It's called winter green. It's a pastel color. So the walls will be pastel green. And then we made custom speaker boxes. We done them on the burn table. We made them live one night, Colton. So it's gonna have 6x9s in the back. We made those speaker pods up top for the 2 4.5s. We made a custom dash. We made dash panels for it. We made a new gauge cluster. We took the gauge cluster assembly out and we made a new one out of aluminum, and we broke it and bent it and dimple dyed it and all that mess. We done all that. So that's that. This is the 68 C10. TKM built that, or built the engine. They didn't build the truck. I built the truck. And then them are the doors that we're building. So that's that. So here is the ceiling. This is the ceiling pieces. They're all aluminum now, and they were paneling. So gonna take and build some trim that go around the edge. Maybe like 1 inch by 1 inch by, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch of a 45. So it'll be a 90, then a 45, and gonna run a strip all the way down the side, and then run LED lights all the way around it, because this thing don't have no lights. So when he flips the switch on the dash and when he opens the door, the LED lights will shine. Low warm lights will shine against the wall and on the floor like at the movie theater, so he can get in and out. So the driver's seat sits right here. The battery and stuff will be under here, and then the Terminator X system, Holly system, will be in the next pocket. And then the seat will be here, and the engine, of course, is covered up. And then the passenger seat will be over there. Extended the floor out about 14 inches so his wife can sit over there. And then the bench seat goes in the back, and then it goes from that wheel tub to that wheel tub, and then it has the uprights that goes on it, and then all the trim pieces. So here's the back seat bracket right here, and then it bolts across there, and then all these panels, it gets covered up where you can't see nothing. And that's that on that. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so here's the H&R system. So we're gonna spray this one day next week. I ordered a toner today. So this goes on first, then you gotta wait 18 hours. Then we mix this part up, part B, C, and then put it in A, and then we put 10 ounces of color, which is on, and then we put 10 ounces of color, and we shake all this up, and then we put that in this big ass hopper gun right here. Looks like we're gonna spray spackle, and then we spray bed liner on the wall, but it's actually like lizard skin. And then that gives him 160 mils with ceramic impregnated material. So it's noise, heat, and shield on the side. So it'll be color matched. So the truck is getting that winter green. It's teal is what it's called, winter green. So the color combination will be this. This will be white. The grill part will be white. I'm gonna make a new grill assembly. I'm gonna draw it up and program it and cut it out on the burn table. I'm gonna make a logo in the middle, a Ford logo with LED lights in it. That's gonna be white. This will be white. This will be teal. This will be white. The bumpers probably be white. It's gonna either run Detroit Steelies or Detroit artillery wheels. And we'll probably do the face in teal, the lips in white, and then run maybe a chrome cap. I'm not sure. So they'll be two-toned. This will be seafoam, or this will be mint. This will be mint. This will be mint. The roof will be white. This will be mint, or this will be winter green. This will be winter green. This will be white. And then the other thing that he asked me to do is hand paint a logo on the side that says Pops Bait and Tackle, because this thing used to be a Lance Cracker truck and a NAB truck. When it got decommissioned, him and his daddy's friend used to drive to the Outer Banks and go fishing in this thing. So that's what he wants to do. So that's that. And then we got the C10 over here. It's a little dusty, but that's okay. It's a little dusty. Here, we painted parts for it today. So this right here is the engine that TKM built. Has a full functional ram air intake system. This is an aluminum box that I built. There's a 4-inch intercooler that I built in here on the table. Then you got this. Like I said, it's got a lot of dust on it. But yeah. So that's that. It's a 5-speed. Save the skinny pedal. Oh yeah, here's a custom speaker box behind the seat. This is not the seat. The real seat that goes in this thing is all leather. It's all leather interior. We got that already. Built the exhaust. He wanted the exhaust to come out the side of the bed. It's all QA1 suspension. Like I say, it's dusty. Ain't nothing no pressure washer and a water hose won't fix. But like I said, it's a QA1 suspension, coilovers, disc brakes, Moser 9-inch. It's nasty. Is that my seat? No, that's the seat. No, that ain't your seat. He had that seat. He had that seat. That's the seat that actually came out of this truck. So that guy only had a cab and a title. So that's his seat. No, that's not your seat. So that's that. I would take you down to the booth and let you see the other parts, but when I walk out of the shop, I'll lose the router, and then when I get back down there, the router will pick up and it'll be a glitch. You want the seat? You need that bench seat, John? That's nice, Colton. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Oh yeah, Colton. Oh, Colton. Oh, okay, John. I got you. No problem. So yeah. So do this too. Colton. Custom airbrush, pinstriping, all that stuff. Man, I do all that stuff here, man. Every bit of it. All of it. All of it. Any more questions? Any more questions? Nice, Colton. So I've been on here for 144 minutes. I usually go 60 minutes, but we was having a great time. Hope everybody learned something. Honestly did. So with that being said, I am going to tidy up a few things, make sure everything's good to go. I appreciate every single one of you boys and girls. Go back and watch some of the shorts from today, and you can see where I was in the paint booth today spraying some paint. Hey, we need 2 more likes. Oh, what's up, Tulu? So we got 98 likes and 100 people in here. Can we get 2 more likes and finish out 100 on 100? Yeah, hey, come back. Yeah, Colton. Yeah, go back and watch some of the videos I posted today on the painting. So, hey, I appreciate it. So, Colton, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Same name, JG Innovation Garage. So I'm on YouTube, which is here, of course, dumbass. And I'm on TikTok. I just got my TikTok unlocked, so I'm trying to push TikTok. And then I got Facebook as well. So I only go live on YouTube, and I just post videos and shorts on Facebook and shorts on TikTok. Hey, we got 100. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, look, boys and girls, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the daggone hype button. Hey, Colton, before you go, right here's the rendering. Colton, here's the rendering for the dually, right there. So John and David at 5 & 2 Customs, they're building a chassis, and this is what we're going to build together. So we're going to build, but we're not going to do a regular bed now. We changed it. We're going to do like a work bed, a box bed, a ox bed, but they're going to custom make it where it's all bagged out. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah. When I tell you, yeah. And then look, look here. So here's where I was at SEMA. I had a bunch of shit at SEMA. I used to go to SEMA and have cars there all the time. So that's me and Jesse. There's me and Shorty. There's me and Richard. Petty was my boss. There right there is Charlie Hutton and Danny D and Bugs and Richard and Edward. So yeah. Yeah, so John at Buchanan's Auto Sale and 5 & 2 Customs is building a chassis, and I'm going to supply the cab and the front sheet metal. And we got a 12-valve 5.9 Cummins. So we got to find a 5-speed or a 6-speed. We don't want to put an automatic in it. 5-speed or a 6-speed manual. And then John said he's got a 2500 or a 3500 new rear end out of a newer truck, so we get disc and all that crap. And then we're going to build a box bed on the back, so almost like an ox cattle box bed, not with the headache rack, but you know, like the little short bed and fifth wheel, and then have the bed open up where you can see all the custom suspension and stuff, and then probably run 26s on the back and 24s on the front. So that's the brand. Yeah, man, yeah. Save the skinny pedal, man. Hey, you Sun Guns mess with me, I put a twin stick 10-speed in it, and Sun Guns won't never know how to drive that son of a gun. Y'all know what happens when you put a damn twin stick? You put both of them in reverse at the same time with twin sticks. John will probably know. So if you put a twin stick in it with twin sticks, a split shift, and you put it both in reverse at the same time. So if you put it in reverse and put it in reverse, you actually go forward, and it's like a quadruple low front gear or some shit. But anyways, it's crazy. Hey, mess with me, I put a damn 13-speed in that son of a gun. But I mean, we'd have to cut the whole floor out and remodify everything, but we don't want to do that. But we want a 5-speed or a 6-speed. So yeah, put an old damn Mack truck with the damn, where it ain't even got no damn synchronizers in it, where you got to damn feather it. You know, you got to feather the clutch and jump the sinks. Yeah. You wouldn't have to worry about nobody stealing it, because there wasn't nobody under the age of 50 wouldn't even be able to steal it. Wouldn't even be able to steal it, because they wouldn't know how to drive it. No, I do not. We don't look for love over here. I don't know nothing about that. So boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. We hit the daggone 100 mark. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, come back, check us out. I got parts coming tomorrow. I got some QA1 stuff coming. Y'all want to see this stuff that's coming. So once I get it, I'm going to do an unboxing of everything all together. And then I appreciate every single one of you, boys and girls. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And y'all remember what I said. Don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch before you're sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first. Let the loose end drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out.